Today we're going to read The Rainbow Fish. A long way out in the deep blue sea, there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of green, blue, and purple, with sparkling, shimmering scales. Look at his beautiful scales. The other fish were amazed by his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they would call. "Come and play with us." But the Rainbow Fish wouldn't. He would just sit there and let his scales shimmer. He doesn't want to play with any of the friends. One day, the little blue fish followed after him. "Rainbow Fish," he called out, "wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful, and you have so many." "You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are?" cried the Rainbow Fish. "Get away from me." Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset. He told all of his friends what happened, and from then on, no one would have anything to do with Rainbow Fish. They just turned away when he swam by. Is he being a very nice friend? No, he doesn't want to share with anybody, and now none of the other fishies want to play with him. What good were these dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish. "I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anyone like me?" "I can't answer that for you," said the starfish, "but if you go beyond the coral reef into the deep cave, you will find the wise octopus, and maybe she can help you." So now he has to find the wise octopus. The Rainbow Fish found the cave. It was very dark inside and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly, two eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus came out of the darkness. "I've been waiting for you," said the octopus with a deep voice. "The waves told me your story. This is my advice. Give a shiny scale to each of the other fish. You will no longer be the most beautiful fish in the sea, but you will discover how happy you will be." So the big, wise octopus wants him to share all of his shiny scales with all the other friends, and then he will be happy. "I can't," said the Rainbow Fish, but the octopus had already disappeared into a dark cloud of ink. "Give away my scales, my beautiful shining scales? Never. How could I ever be happy without them?" So he still doesn't want to share his shiny scales. Suddenly, he felt a light touch of a fin. The blue fish was back. "Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry. I just want one of your scales." The Rainbow Fish sat and thought. "Only one very small shiny scale," he thought. "Well, maybe I won't miss just one." So he's thinking about it. He wants to share with him. Carefully, the Rainbow Fish pulled out one of the smallest scales and gave it to the little fish. Thank you very much," the little blue fish said as he tucked his shiny scale among his blue ones. And a rather particular feeling came over the Rainbow Fish. It had been a long time since he watched the little blue fish swim back and forth with his new shiny scale in the water. Okay, now the Rainbow Fish shared one of his shiny scales with the blue fish, and now he's starting to feel something inside of him. What do you think he's feeling? The little blue fish whizzed by through the ocean with his shiny scale flashing, so it didn't take long before the Rainbow Fish was surrounded by other fish. Everyone wanted a glittery scale. The Rainbow Fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more happy he became. When the water around him was full of shimmering scales, he had at last felt home among the other fish. Okay, so now the Rainbow Fish is taking off his shiny scales and giving them all to his friends. Look at now, everyone's getting a shiny scale. Finally, the Rainbow Fish had only one shiny scale left, His most prized possessions had been given away, yet he was so very happy. "Come on, Rainbow Fish," they called. "Come and play with us." "Here I come," said the Rainbow Fish, and they all swam happy together with all their friends. Look at now, everyone has a beautiful shiny scale, and the Rainbow Fish just has one. But now he's so happy. Instead of having all those scales all by himself, he decided to be a good friend and share. And now he feels happy because he has so many friends. How exciting. There he goes with his beautiful scale. So today you get to make a rainbow fish of your own. Color in each of his scales really, really beautiful, and then pick one scale to be beautiful and shining. When you're all done with your rainbow fish, take a picture and show me so I can see.